Hello, I am Mr. Yandel, and we're going to start giving you a little bit of information about how advanced general science is put together, how the course works, the design that we have. First of all, notice 60% of the grade is assessment. That means tests and quizzes. We're very interested in what you know. You'll notice we're not quite as interested in what you do. The idea is to use the homework and the classwork. Notice classwork also involves labs and such. To use the homework and classwork to prepare you for the assessment. That's always our goal. Materials that you need for the class, things you need to go by. You will get a handout that has this on it to help you out a little bit. But notice that you're going to need a 2-inch binder, so that means 2 inches thick. You can get those binders at any drugstores in the area. You will need a calculator. Any one you have will do. Use whatever you're using in math. It'll be fine. Pencil or a pen. Pencil's usually a better idea. Mistakes happen, but if you have an ink pen, it's okay. And you'll notice that you need to have dividers as well as paper. The dividers then will have handouts, classwork, homework, and assessments all nicely divvied up inside. You'll find on the average there's kind of a pattern that we follow. We're not telling you that everything will always be exactly this way, but as we're planning the class, we're thinking like this. Usually what we do is we start with a warm-up. It's going to be something about maybe a concept we're worried about, maybe an idea we want to lead you into. It can take on many different forms as we go through the class. We will have some sort of an activity that we need to do. Again, that can be labs, worksheets, all sorts of things. Usually we try to have a short video. Videos are 3-4 minutes at most. A lot of time they come right off the internet. It's again used mostly as a review. A little bit of a warning, be careful that you don't consider the video something unimportant. It's not meant to be sleep time. We don't give you a video because we need a break. We give you a video because it reviews something we want you to learn. If you see something, you do something, you're going to learn it better. Activities, that can mean we go back to the original activity, or we might have something else we need to do for 15 or 20 minutes. And then we hand out the homework, which is something that we have every evening. We have homework every evening of the week, but it's usually not terribly long, as you will learn. Again, here it is, homework. Every weekday you're going to have homework. You will also see the video assignment for Mondays. Notice homework, we will allow half credit if you're 1 day late. Any more than 1 day, we don't want it at all. I would suggest you do your best never to use this. Try to get things in right on time. Obviously, excused absences and such, we'll deal with that as time goes by. Every Wednesday there will be a video put online. We'll show you later how that's done. You'll watch that video and then you'll have some questions and things that you'll need to answer on Monday. There will be a Monday video quiz. You'll get used to that habit. We do both types of labs. Some of them are online on the computer. Some of them we hand you stuff on your desk in class. It just depends. We try to mix it up. You'll even find times when we do the same subject on both and just do a repeat in 2 different styles.
All right, for the next couple topics, this is Mr. Hostler here. I'm going to talk about Canvas. Canvas is actually our classroom website. It's actually called a learning management system. But we're going to use that to kind of help you guys if you happen to miss school or misplace an assignment or want to review things, let's say, before a test, quiz, or an exam. Every single day, we are going to update our website. You'll find the daily agenda, so the things that we actually completed in class. That means any handouts, labs, videos we watched in class, they'll all be there. So if you happen to miss a day, I should not have to see you right away first thing. You already know what we did the previous day because you went on the website and you were a good student. and printed things out and did what you needed to do to get caught up, as opposed to taking out extra class time and trying to get caught up. That can all be done online. And then last but not least, this is a science class, but a lot of times there's some calculations. So there's definitely going to be some math involved, and we want to also have proper English in this course as well. So when talking about solutions or answers, whenever we ask you a question, we are expecting that you answer that question with a full sentence, a correct English, very easy to understand sentence. That's not just talking tests and quizzes. Homework needs to be done in that manner as well. Now, the next one, whenever we ask problems, some mathematical calculations, that means we want to see this on every single calculation, every single problem you do. We want to see the formula. We want to see substituted numbers and your final answer with units. So I'm going to show you a little example here. Let's say we want to calculate volume, and we know volume for most objects would just be volume is equal to length times width times height. So this would be the first step. This would be step one, you showing us your proper formula. Now step two, we're going to substitute the units here. So let's say we're trying to solve for volume, and I don't know, let's say we're doing correct scientific measurements and we're measuring in meters. So my length is 1.5 meters times my width, which is let's go 2.5 meters times my height, and let's just go 1 meter for my height there. All right, that's step two. You notice I showed my formula and then substituted in each number there, and I still have my units. And then last but not least, I want to show my answer, and my answer is 3.75. Now we're taking meters times meters times meters. That would mean we're left with meters cubed. Notice we have our unit, we have our numerical answer, and last but not least, so it's nice and organized, the last part of step three, I want you to circle that answer. I should be able to easily see what your answer is at the bottom. So there you guys go. Brief little overview of this course. And remember, hopefully you took a few notes, because there will be a short quiz on Monday.